days are cooler, nights are warmer, and I put the blame on you. Time moves slow, but my heart beats faster. When these eyes are looking right at you, right at you, you give me something to believe in, just what I needed. You're the closest.
Is this you discussing Indian blood? We're going to judge people by whether they have Indian blood, whether they're qualified to run a gaming casino or not?
That probably is me, absolutely. Because I'll tell you what, if you look at some of the reservations that you've approved, you, sir, in your great wisdom have approved, I will tell you right now, they don't look like Indians to me. And they don't look like the Indians. Now, maybe we say politically correct or not politically correct. They don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like Indians to Indians. And a lot of people are laughing at it, and you're telling how tough it is, how rough it is to get approved. Well, you go up to Connecticut, and you look. Now, they don't look like Indians to me, sir.
Thank God that's not the test of whether or not people have rights in this country or not, whether or not they pass your look test.
Depends whether or not you're approving it, sir.
No, it's not a question whether I'm approving it. It's not a question whether I'm approving it. Mr. Trump, you know in the history of this country where we've heard this discussion before, they don't look Jewish to me.
Oh, really?
They don't look Indian to me. They don't look Italian to me. And that was a test for whether people could go into business or not go into business, whether they could get a bank loan. You're too black, you're not black enough.
Yes, that was Representative George Miller, a Democrat from California. Donald Trump was being grilled because he wanted to, have his casino, and he felt that the Indians were hurting his business. 1993, this was a back and forth. This is who he's always been. All right. They didn't look Indian. Well, what did they look like? What did they look like? So they were scamming to get these casinos, and I deserve them.
Does he even know Kamala Harris is a different type of Indian?
Kind of Indian?
I don't even know that he knows that.
Yeah. I don't think he cares. It's just, if I can call her out of her name, call her something and make people question and challenge who she is as a person, because that's a tactic for a person who's a bully, and it's been effective, whether it was Pocahontas or Little Marco and all. Like it's that street, that schoolyard, 5th grade. The man's a 5th grader in a 78-year-old body. He's never evolved beyond the 5th grade. These are 5th grade tactics.
And like our country, a lot of the voters are in that mentality too.
Yes.
So they okay with that. Whereas, I mean, you laugh to keep from crying. It's like, this is a very serious position that these people are running for.
Yeah.
And this is the language that some people are comfortable with, being behind the highest seat of power in possibly the world. And it's laughable that we're even close. When there's ever a close poll right now, is laughable, because one party has a candidate that's taking the job serious, and one party has a guy going around disrespecting black people to their face when asked about issues, lying coldly right in their face and just saying whatever it takes. Like, it's telling people they'll never vote again, saying you don't have to vote now. We're gonna win either way. That's right. It should be making people more mad than just laughing at it.
All of that. And if you are, like the caller that called yesterday, who we hopefully convinced to not vote for Trump, it was about Trump's bombacity, his ability to be able to do this very thing and make people feel okay in their bigotry. I like what Lamont is saying, funky bigots, because it's not a color. It's just your desire to not, you want to say whatever you want to say about whomever you want to say it. And you don't like being checked. You don't like having parameters, and like if a person's pronoun is they, you don't want to say they. If a person is developmentally delayed, you want to be able to call them the R word. And if someone's telling you that's offensive, you don't want to have to change or evolve or even pivot a little bit for somebody else's comfort. It doesn't hurt you. But that kind of mentality is where we are right now. It is America.
Yep.
Can't tell us anything. We're children toddlers,
Yep.
5th graders as a nation. And we shouldn't be proud of that. Not at all.
That's why you got people lining up with them that really shouldn't be on his side. When you look at them, you're like, what are you doing over there? But you're right. They identify with that specific emotional, you ain't telling me what to do. That's what resonates with them.
That's right. I mean, and I'm not surprised at the rappers because it's the same thing. You know, but that's a group of people that want to be able to call you a bitch and a hoe and tell you to suck their dick and do all of this stuff and over some funky ass beats, some nice beats. They want you to be able to say all of the things, right? Which is why, you know, Kendrick calling Drake a pedophile.
Right.
It almost kind of like ended his career, because now you have to examine all of his lyrics. Now he can't even go into the booth saying the things and doing the things, because now it's like, I'm feeding in because these have been your lyrics. All he did was take his lyrics and throw them right back out and then attach an assignment to it.
Yes.
And now there's a standard.
And that's what weird is. Like, that's what weird is doing, but with politics. Like, it's Kendrick Lamar energy of like, what's up with this guy? Like, that's basically what Kendrick Lamar's beef songs are basically all, what's up with this dude? Has anyone thought about what's up with him? And I feel like that's why this weird point is sticking. You played that clip earlier. That bothers him. I'm not weird. He leans into everything else. If you like, you're nasty, you're rude, you're mean. I am going to be nasty. I am going to be rude. You say he weird. I'm not weird. Yeah, you weird. Word.
Right. And someone intimated, like Elon Musk, if you line up all of the weird people that might have been weird in the 5th grade,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But that people might have teased and made feel like they weren't. Now they're billionaires and controlling stuff. And it's like, you know, the Empire Strikes Back, but it's been reversed. And so now they got the control, and they're like, yeah, but you never grow up. You're still carrying that.
Because you weird, you picking people to to carry your causes that are weird. JD Vance is weird.
My days are cooler, nights are warmer, and I put the blame on you. Time moves slow, but my heart beats faster. When these eyes are looking right at you. You give me something to believe in, just what I needed. You're the closest.